Hello everyone, my name is Boy Lamb and welcome to a lovely fairy tale game that we're about to play. Well, kind of a scary one as well. But hey, yeah, whatever. This game that we're about to be playing is called The Liar Princess and the Blind Prince. Now, I've heard this before. Well, I've seen some of my followers on Instagram. They were a fan of this game. I was like, whoa. I had to check out the game and yeah, we're gonna be celebrating Valentine's Day a bit early. Logic. It'll be Valentine's Day will come up in February 2021. So yeah. Anyways, today let's go ahead and begin the Liar Princess and the Blind Prince. All right, let's do this, y'all. I chose my bookmark, so let's do this. This is a tiny tale of love in a faraway land, okay? Once upon a time, there was a kingdom surrounded by a deep, dark forest, okay? The forest was a frightening place, filled with beasts and ruled by a powerful witch. Even during the day, the forest could be as dark as the winter night because of this human's rarely ventured inside. I had to read it, but yeah, that's fine. As terrible as the forest was, a beautiful singing voice would always pierce the darkness when the moon shone. The voice belonged to a large wolf. She would proudly sing toward the moon high atop a cliff every night. Okay? Hey, that looks like Memoka from Wanda Nohara and the Great Blue Sea. Is that the prince? The prince looks like Memoka. Alright, the wolf singing drew in an unforeseen admirer, a human prince from the kingdom surrounded by the forest. He looks like Memoka from Wanda Nohara and the Great Blue Sea. Every night, the prince would venture into the scary forest just to hear the beautiful song. This is so cute. One night, when the wolf finished singing, the prince applauded. The voices and the identity was hidden because of the cliff. This only piqued the prince's curiosity. Look at the prince, he looks happy. The wolf glanced at the prince. Wolves are man-eaters. After all, what a stupid prey. She thought, I should eat him now that I'm finished singing. So, how is that thing a wolf? However, the prince had innocently applauded the wolf, who had never before been praised for her singing. She hesitated at first, but for some reason, she soon grew fond of it and didn't feel like eating him. He does look innocent. For several more nights, the wolf sang her song, always looking forward to the prince's applause. But the wolf thought, if he finds out that I'm a monster, he'll get scared and he won't come listen to me sing anymore. So every night after her song, the wolf would hear the prince's applause and retreat into the deep, dark forest. Hey, don't be shy. He's just being a little audience. These nights continued even as the seasons changed. On a night like any other, the wolf sang her song toward the moon. It was the same, quite quite evening for her. Sorry. Uh-oh, here comes the prince. However, the prince tonight was a special night for the prince. He entered the forest filled with determination. Uh-oh. Kid, I don't think that's a good idea. He wanted to see the identity of the singing voice with his own 2 eyes. The prince climbed the cliff to hear his heart full of what? Love? Uh-oh. The wolf didn't notice anything unusual at first, but when she was done singing, she didn't hear the applause that always came afterward. Uh-oh. That prince ain't gonna survive. She pondered and wondered and glanced down below. What? Why was that prince coming so close to her? Oh! He'll hate me if he sees me. The wolf panicked. No one should see what I really looked like. She extended a large paw to cover the prince's eyes. Ooh. But instead, her claws accidentally tore at the prince's eyes. Oh! The wounded prince slipped from the cliff. The startled wolf thought, if a human falls from this height, and hurriedly seized the prince's arm. At the same time, the terrified prince felt the same beastly presence on his arm as the one that had just scratched out his eyes. The poor prince, which increased his dread tenfold. The prince screamed and struggled, desperate to escape the wolf's clutches. The wolf, alarmed by his yells, accidentally let his arms slip through her. Give me a second, y'all. I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm having so much fun. The wolf, alarmed by his yells, accidentally let his arms slip through her grasp. The prince plummeted down the cliff, but then thump! He landed safely on some bushes, though he was not harmed from the fall. The wolf's claws had injured his eyes. Ooh. A nearby soldier from the kingdom rushed over to the prince. The soldier had heard his screams and had come to see the commotion. Oh no! The prince must have been hurt by a monster up above. The soldier quickly fired some arrows. The wolf had concern about the prince, but after being barraged by arrows, she was forced to escape into the forest. The wounded prince began to gradually lose consciousness. The terrible memory of claws in his eyes and the beast's grip on his arms became engraved in his mind. Sorry. Yeah, I mean, I'm having so much fun with the reading voice. Alright. Several nights later. The prince, now blind, had brought disappointment and shame to the royal family, and his parents locked him away in the castle tower. The wolf was concerned about the prince and overheard some soldiers in the castle say that he had been locked away. That's awful. She thought angrily, and she snuck into the tower to check on him. Oh, my reading voice. Well, that's how fairy tales will go. Okay, so we move. We use left stick to move. Okay. Whoa, wide attack. First encounter. Alright. So we're just playing as a wolf. A girly wolf. God, this wolf doesn't look too good. Alright, we just gotta beat a jump. Jesus. This is one crazy fairy tale I've ever seen. The door will open if you touch it, if you have the key. Yeah, I have the key. Wow, I like how it loads fast. That's pretty cool. Alright, here we go again with the reading voice. The wolf came across a cold room and saw the distressed prince sitting inside. The prince sensed someone nearby and raised his face. A large cloth was wrapped around his eyes as if to hide something shameful and dirty. Prince, the wolf said uncertainly. That voice, the singer in the forest, the prince said. He can recognize me by my voice, the wolf thought. Yeah, that's right, the wolf responded. I was attacked by a monster in the forest, the prince said, but I'm glad that you're alright. The prince smiled, a bit with relief. The wolf felt her chest ache when she looked at his ragged figure. Thank you for coming, but how did you know I was here? The wolf didn't know how to respond to that question. I'm a princess from a nearby kingdom, the wolf lied, remembering that the prince couldn't see her. I said I wanted to visit that little prince, and they let me in. Anyway, forget that. I can't believe that you're trapped in here. The wolf's feeling bad for him. But I was attacked by a vicious monster, and my face is awful. My vision is gone. I can't wander. Outside, I'm forbidden from showing my face in public ever again, the prince said, his head hanging sadly. Let's ask the witch of the forest to heal your eyes. The prince looked dumbfounded upon hearing her idea. The witch? You mean the witch of the forest, like the one from the storybook? In the storybook, I'm not sure, but the witch can grant all wishes. She can fix you. The witch lives deep inside the forest. I could take you there. The wolf, excited at the prospect, but the prince's head continued hanging. It'd be hard to take me deep inside the forest, and the monster that rendered me blind. I can still feel its claws on me. The prince couldn't continue, his shoulders trembling. The wolf dropped her gaze after hearing his words. She looked at her paws. All she say were sharp claws that were made for hurting others. Sorry, I didn't look. I want to take the prince from here, the wolf thought, but I can't hold his hand with these monstrous claws. Monstrous claws. Monstrous claws. Determined, she clasped her paws quietly and stepped closer to the prince. I'll take you to the forest to see the witch. The prince slowly raised his head to the wolf's voice. But just wait here a bit. I'll be back shortly. She then fled the castle tower and ran into the forest. Man, this is a lot of reading. She ran all night through the forest. The sun was rising just as she arrived at the witch's house. The witch's house, huh? The witch of the forest turned her gaze to the sudden visitor. Oh, what a rare customer! A man-eating wolf coming all the way here. What's this about? I wish to become a human. There's someone I want you to see. The witch let out a hereby heartily laugh. Sly wolves rarely said such things. A man-eating wolf become a human. How amusing, but why on earth? Never mind. No need to divulge the details. I believe I already know why. The wolf growled at the witch's mockery. The witch prodded the wolf's nose, the latter looking ready to bite at any time, but of course, I shall grant your wish. But you do know what I need, yes. Strange glowing spears appeared out of the nowhere. No, here I meant, now here. The witch pulled one to her and sighed, admiring it. Beautiful, each one differs from the others, all in unique gems. The spear's vivid glow pulsed in the witch's palm. Crap. The witch was a collector with a rather crude temperament. In return for granting wishes, she took the requester's most cherished possession and turned them into crystals. The most beautiful hearts are the ones willing to lose what's important to them in order to get what they want. So, what will your heart reveal to me? The witch peered into the wolf's eyes as if to discern a suitable payment. Yes. How about your singing voice as a compensation? My singing voice? The wolf knew that the witch had a wicked streak, and she knew had to sacrifice the most important thing to her. Still, her heart trembled doubtful. Did tremble. Her beautiful singing voice that the prince praised, or the chance to hold his hand. Okay, I'll give you my singing voice. In exchange, the mouth of the witch's mask curled up, as if giving an evil grin. Oh. Excellent payment accepted. I didn't expect to get this from one so prideful, but I suppose life is full of surprises. Well, I'm in a good mood, so I'll give you a little something extra. The witch's eyes twinkled doubtiously. Sorry about my bad reading. I'll give it you whatever from your desire. What do you want? The wolf remembered what she had to told the prince. I want to look like a princess. The witch chuckled softly at the wolf's choice. Sorry. My. What a lovely idea. But you're sure of that? You and your human friend will be devoured by monsters before you even get here. The wolf was unnerved and hung her head, ashamed that the witch had seen how futile her plan was. Didn't think about that, did you? Even clever. Wolves can be dull sometimes. I'll modify the spell so you can return the wolf to wolves from at any time. A magical light appeared as she began the ritual. Of animals! Agatha, what are you doing here? Oops, sorry. The magical light wrapped around the wolf's body. A part of the light gathered near the witch. I've received your singing voice as the foil. Oh, toll, sorry. Foil, I meant toll. The witch said with an eerie smile. The light around the wolf suddenly shone bright and then faded. Shazam! But I'm still a wolf. The wolf looked sad and disappointed. It's a complex spell, the witch said. Give your body one night to get used to it. So it's like Shrek. Her task complete, the wolf departed the house. However, the witch stopped her in her tracks. I almost forgot. Beware of the moonlight. Yes. If you fall under it, you will immediately turn back into a wolf. Okay, thank you. Soon I'll be human and hold the prince's hand. I'm so excited, full of hope. The wolf eagerly anticipated returning to the castle tower where the prince was waiting. God, it's like a movie video game. After leaving the witch's house, the wolf made the journey back to the castle tower. She recalled the witch's words about turning into a princess. It had already been one night. The prince was in sight. The wolf focused on transformation into the princess. Let's do it! Press X to transforming. Try approaching the cage as a princess. Oh! My God, that's so cute. The princess called out to the prince. Princess, you came back. Thank you, but don't worry. I worked hard to be able to let you out, the princess said brightly, trying to ease the prince. This art style looks so cute as hell. Alright, she thought. I have to get him out of the cell. I can destroy the bars as a wolf, but the prince needs to get away from them first. Could you step back a little? Oh, okay. Despite the princess confusion at her instructions, he stepped back from the bars. Alright, let's attack the cage and destroy it. As the princess gets closer to the prince, take the prince's hands by using Y. Alright. Ah! Take my hand. The princess timidly grasped the prince's tiny, warm hand. Though he was scared, he weakly grasped hers back. I gave up my singing voice to be a human, she thought, feeling joyful. But I'm glad I did. Let's go to the witch of the forest. Make sure you stay close to me, okay? As you walk in hand... Alright, we just gotta follow. Alright. No! Crap! Oh! Okay, so... If only there was multiplayer, that'd be cool. But it's just a one-player game. They entered the deadly forest to travel to the witch's house and meet the prince. And so their journey finally began. We'll stop at any part because this video might get a bit long. And I just got started playing, so. This is so cute. Aww. Look at this. They're like married couples or something. Alright. Oh, God. Oh, can you step back a little? Here, you stand here. Alright, come on. We'll stop anywhere because this video might get a bit long. No, you can't do it? Oh, right. When you get too close to the prince, she can't do it. See, look. She can't do it, so you can't get too close to the prince. So you gotta go somewhere private and then just turn into a dang wolf. Oh, baby, I'm playing on you tonight. Alright, whatever. Just like animals. Scaredy little thing. Alright, come on, Princey. Ah, sorry. No, Prince, come on. Why am I the princess? We're just helping the poor prince. Oh. I see what's going on. Yeah, thanks for saving. Alright, well, I already got started with the game. So... Wait, you could skip the stage? What the hell? Oh, we're gonna save. Oh, you can save. Oh, yes. Now it's like an RPG game. Well, not really an RPG. Alright, well, how do you get out of here? How do you get out of here? Alright, Alright, so thank you all for watching this video. Please make sure you go ahead and subscribe. I already got started playing a little, so yeah. It did have a good story at the beginning. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.